It's time now for the Spanish Grand Prix. We have 5 flights ahead of the drivers. It's lights out and away we go. Alga getting a lot of wheel spin on the line there. Romza has a really good start. Romza takes the lead going into turn 1. He's up into the lead of this race. That was a crucial move for the Lotus driver, as his championship rival Jerry is currently down the grid. But it's Romza's actually lost the position again. I think Alga might have used the wall a bit there to get some extra speed. But he's now in the lead again. Stealthy is right there in second place all of a sudden now, from 5th place on the grid. So Stealthy having a really good start, but Romza is alongside him, trying to take the position away. As we go into the middle sector now, Romza trying to get away past, but he can't quite do it. So the order now is Alga, from Stealthy, from Romza, from Chris, from Razor, from Jerry, from ASM, from AMW, from Ni, Pikachu and Ethan. Chris now battling for this 3rd place, the final position on the podium. Can Romza try to defend it? No, he can't. He's back behind the Red Bull now, and he seems to be struggling for a bit of pace now compared to the others around him, as Chris now sets the fastest first sector. Now Razor has it, but Romza has a good run on the inside. Can he get the move through in this middle sector? I think Chris just hit the wall there a little bit as well to boot. That might not be helpful for him, and it looks like Romza might be ahead now. Coming out of the hairpin, it does seem so, as we go through the tunnel and Romza emerges in 3rd place ahead of Chris in 4th. We'll see if he's gonna be able to close that up. It looks like he has, and he's already right on the back of the Red Bull driver, and actually ahead now out of the 1st sector. And Romza now is up into 2nd place. The 2 Red Bulls now are gonna be squabbling for that 3rd place. Jerry's made his way up into 5th place, so he's also managed to make the move stick. I think the soft tires are definitely struggling. Look at that, Stealthy is really understeering there. His teammate also on the soft tires, doesn't seem to be gaining too much on Romza, as Romza now has closed that gap to Alga to just 1.1 seconds. Look at that, he's closed up so much in this lap alone here. I think Alga's tires are really going off the cliff now as we go down to the end of this lap, and Alga is coming into the pits. So Alga, our race leader, is going to be triggering a wave of pit stops, I think. Stealthy is in, ASM is in as well. We'll see what those drivers choose to go on to, as Romza now inherits the lead of this race on lap 9 of 34. Now Romza is going to be under pressure from Chris going into the chicane now. Romza goes a little bit deep. That's going to upset his exit now, as Chris is going to get the slipstream now down this main straight, crossing the line now. Romza is still leading, but by a very small margin on our screens, as we go down the going down this short run up the hill now. Can Chris try to get past the Lotus driver now as we enter the middle sector soon? It looks like the Red Bull now is ahead, coming into this middle sector by 3/10 over Romza now. Romza's into the pits actually. Romza has come into the pits. So that's an interesting call then. Alga now though sets another fastest lap of this race. Romza's onto another set of mediums as well. And Chris now is into the pits. He's off this set of medium tires. Let's see what tire he's going to be going on. A set of soft tires. So that's the strategy we will be predicting. That's definitely a 2-stopper though. Medium, soft, soft. And he'll drop back behind Romza for sure. No, wait, yes. Wait, actually no, he's really close to Romza, who's also pretty close to Jerry at the moment. So these 3 have closed, come very close together at the moment now. As now he's gonna look to the inside. Oh, couldn't quite find the move through, but he's trying around the outside now. Now switches to the inside. He's got a good run now, going round the outside. Chris now moves up into 2nd place, and he'll be trying to chase after Alga ahead of him now in this race. Going down to the middle sector now. Jerry is ahead on the leaderboard, but is he ahead on our screens? He's trying to get through, and he does manage to make it through. Jerry now, our championship leader, is up into 3rd place. Romza is down to 4th, but Romza isn't giving this one up. He's trying to try to fight this one through. As we enter the final sector, Romza is back ahead. Had a bit of a squirm as he tapped the wall though. He's lost some time from that. As we come down now to the tunnel once again. These 2 have been fighting since for a whole lap now, as Romza once again is managing to get through. Jerry goes a bit deep there on the final corner. He's lost the position again, so now Romza's back up into the podium position to actually no 2nd now, because Algard is now pitted from this race. He's coming out though on a set of medium tires, so that's Algat now trying to go to the end on that set of mediums now. Will Chris be into the pits? Yes, he is. Chris is now into the pits. Off those soft tires. This is a response now to Algat surely, and medium tires onto that Red Bull car. And Jerry is into the pits now, so our championship leader coming into the pits from second place onto the set of soft tires now. That was a very quick pit stop from AlphaTauri there, and that should get him out just behind Chris. Oh, Chris I think just hit the wall there. You saw his car bouncing out around a little bit there. He might have lost some time from that, as now Jerry does come out behind Chris. And so is he coming in? Yes, he is. So Romza, as predicted, is coming in from the lead of this race. That's Algat now, making his way around the final corner. He's going to cross the line, and that is going to be Algat now, taking the lead of the race once again. And Chris will be in second place trying to chase after him. But there is Romza now, right there, in between Jerry as well as Chris. So it's still not over yet. Now under pressure from Romza. Not anymore, because Romza is gone. Romza through and up into second place now. Chris will try to fight that through, but I don't think he's going to be able to right now. It's wheel to wheel stuff now. Coming down this middle sector now through the fast right hander. Is Chris going to have a go now? This could be the championship right here. Chris now manages to get through on Jerry, as Chris is now up into third place, and now the gap out in front 2.7 seconds, but it's not gonna matter for now, because Algat is gonna come across the line and win the second race of his career. Algat wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Romza behind will come home in second place. Chris comes home for a podium in third place. Jerry's gonna be in fourth place. Stealthy will cross the line in seventh. Oh, Ethan's crashed at the final corner. How has he done that there? He's just thrown away another 4 points. So that's the season 1 champion gone. But Go-Goat scoring 2 points from the pit lane. What a comeback for the French driver, as he finishes in 9th place. AMW scores 10th place to score points then. Ethan will, well, mathematically be in 11th. Dom will be in 12th. BB Queen in 13th. And Senna hasn't even finished the race in 14th. So Algat wins the Spanish Grand Prix for Williams. Following him, we have Romza for Lotus and Chris in third for Red Bull. It's closer than ever now at the top of the Drivers' Championship. Jerry currently is still your leader, but only by 3 points to Algat for Williams in second. Romza in third for Lotus on 109, and Evan now slumps down to fourth. And in the Constructors' Championship, AlphaTauri now extend their lead over Williams in second, Lotus in third, and Alpine now in fourth.